Joining us right now is Joanna Stern, senior personal technology columnist at the Wall Street Journal. Good morning to you.
Morning, guys.
We'll talk about the AI piece in just half a second, but I just wanted to, because I don't know if most people who have upgraded, if they have to the latest app or iOS on their phone, know that there's a new setting in there that changes the game in terms of how much you actually charge your phone at any given time. Explain.
Well, it depends, right? It's focused on it's called a green charging, or the specific setting, but it's in the battery section. And what it tries to do is it's basically going to fully charge when there's lower carbon emission electricity. So that means if the power grid is using that lower carbon emission electricity, you're not going to have any idea that this is happening in the background. But what seems to be happening is some people are waking up in the morning and seeing something along the lines of your phone will finish charging later. And so when this is happening in the background, the phone is sort of trying to decide when it should finish charging. Should it start to wait for more of that greener energy? And so what a lot of people are freaking out here about is that they had no idea this was on. I will say, Andrew, have you seen this happen on your phone?
I have not seen this happen on my phone. I actually went digging through the system operations to try to find it. And I haven't had, I wake up and happily the phone has been charged. I would actually be very unhappy, I think, as a customer if I woke up and my phone wasn't charged and I needed it to be charged if I was going to travel today or whatever it was going to be.
Right, exactly. I haven't had this happen either. And so those that seem very frustrated about it, rightfully so, are that they had no idea this was now turned on by default. And that really seems to be the issue here, is that Apple turned this on back in September or October, and this was on. And many people don't really realize it because it turns out the power grid's working the right way, or the way the settings need to work.
Is this just a political sort of bogus anti-ESG argument? Is that what this is? We just had a whole ESG segment.
That's definitely what's bringing this to a head right now. But there is, as we're saying, that concern that why is this turned on default? I didn't even know this was there. Apple should have done a better job of letting consumers know with this update, this is what's there. Do you want to turn it on?
Can we talk about this other AI story? I don't know if you are focused on it. What do you think? I mean, right now, Gmail, by the way, I'm always amazed, actually, when I'm using Gmail, just how sometimes it actually knows the language I would use. It sort of prompts the next sentence, and I'm always like, oh, that's pretty cool. How far are we away from just the whole email being written at this point?
I'm writing all my emails to you and everyone else now using AI, so I think we're there. I joke a little bit, but with what Bing rolled out a few weeks ago, with integration both in the Edge browser and into what Microsoft rolled out both into Bing and into the Edge browser, is getting us a lot closer to using these tools in our everyday lives. So to create emails, to create PowerPoints and other sorts of presentations and places where, hey, we just want to generate a first draft, which is actually what Satya Nadella, the CEO of Microsoft, told me a few weeks ago, which is we're going to come to the table now and these tools are going to create that draft for us. We're not going to have to do it.
Have you played with it? I mean, do you think it could really write a column of the Joanna Stern variety? I mean, of that quality, is it possible?
It definitely has read Joanna Stern columns, and when ChatGPT and Bing, when I tell it to write in my style, it throws in some turns of phrases and things like that, but it's very inaccurate around some of the things I would say.
And so are you unhappy though that you have not